Kids are filthy. Filthy little animals.
Now it's all clean. Okay, so far today we have gotten all of the seats out except for these two. We will be using for our first voyage for Thanksgiving week. We have most of the floor ripped up except for a little bit right here. And Brandon is about to start sanding all of the rest. So this is what we have that we're working with. As we said before, we got the hole here, we got a little bit right here, and those two spots right there. The rest of it we should be able to get all sanded down. So this is the before. Let's go.
So, by myself for a couple hours this morning. The wife has to work. She's watching the kids. Going to get the rest of the floor up front. Get this taken out. It's already loose. Grind all of this smooth and cut out around the holes for that so we can patch it. And that's pretty much it. Just sweep up and maybe do a couple other small things later. Rust converter is supposed to be in today, and I've already bought the paint to paint the floor. So we'll be getting that done in the next couple days. Had our first big rain last night. There is a couple puddles, not big, just little. One here, see where it's wet. Obviously it's coming from the amazing emergency exit. And then there's a random one over there. Can't figure out where it's from. Nothing's wet, the wall's not wet. But when we take apart the walls, I guess we'll find out and be able to seal it up. All right, see you later.
It is raining today, so didn't get a lot done, but Brandon was able to get most of the bus grinded down and prepped for the rust converter. So only other area we have left to do for the floors to prep for that rust converter we're getting in tomorrow is going to be up here. Gotta get these last two seats out just to go ahead and do it, and do the stairs and the driver area. Besides that, everything else is done. As you can see, all the tops has been grinded down. So it is 45 degrees this morning. It's freezing. We've had a couple of setbacks. One day it was rainy, didn't really get a lot done. And then yesterday the girls were just not cooperative. Cranky, whining, crying, not letting us get a lot done. Brandon got some stuff done. He was able to get two other heater units pulled out, some of the side railings pulled up. So today our goal is, while their mamaw is watching them, is to get the front all pulled out, which is those two seats, the rest of the floor, the stairs pulled up, the driver's seat pulled out. Go ahead and get all of that pulled up and prep the floors to be treated. We're going to treat them tomorrow, so then Monday and Tuesday while we're working, they can go ahead and get prepared for paint, and might get some other stuff cleaned up and ready to measure for the roof raise. So.
We ordered insulation.
Oh, and we ordered insulation, so our wool insulation will be here hopefully before Christmas.
Thank you.
Brandon also went ahead and prepped out our areas here so we can go ahead and patch them with those. Just did a kind of rough cut around. All the metal around it is really strong still. No issues, no bending, no give. So go ahead and get those ready for us to patch. And we'll be doing that after we treat the floor, because we have some rust stuff we got in yesterday to treat everything.
Rust Converter Ultra.
Yes, Rust Converter Ultra is what we're using for the floors. Have a gallon bottle, should be able to do the floors twice, that's what they recommend. And then after that sits for 48 hours, we will be painting the floor in a very exciting color. Last bit of blue mat is gone. Our bus now has no floor, except for the steps. We're gonna worry about that later. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this grinded, get everything swept out, and ready to treat.
Alright guys, so didn't take any video of me doing it. Angelina had to go back, feed the girls. Charlotte was napping with Mama. Surprisingly, kid doesn't nap for us. But I got the 2 coats of rust converter on the bus, on the floors. So you already see purple into black. Cut up, did the holes, did down really well. Down, got some converter down there. So you can already see it's working. This is the 2nd coat. We can't touch it for 48 hours. And then we come back. We will paint it. Well, we'll patch the floors first, then we're gonna paint it. But yeah, like I said, you can already see it's doing its job. And then it's starting to rain, but we're gonna try to clean all this up tomorrow and these next 2 days, seeing as we can't really do anything inside of the bus. Got the heater, the 2 heaters out, obviously. So and we'll cap the lines. I've put them back on the loop so they'll return. So yeah, so say goodnight, bus.
Our beautiful bus is about to be relocated, at least just for a little bit, down to my uncle's shop so we can weld our little holes in the floor to prep it for its subflooring. Here she comes. Hasn't moved since we brought her home. Cut the coolant lines to the heaters and the power to the back emergencies, but she's still rolling, so good thing we didn't mess anything up. Okay, so the spots have been welded. We have wiped down the floor. We wanted to paint today, but it's a high of 45, so can't paint, too cold. So we're gonna go ahead and put the 2 seats back in that we're using to ride back to Florida for Thanksgiving week. Right here, we got some anchors for the girls' car seats. We're gonna install those, put the seats in back into the floor, and then we will be painting hopefully later this week before we leave when it gets warmer. It's supposed to be high 65 later this week, but I'll go ahead and show you a couple spots we did here. And here's the other one. And then right here, also where his jacket is, we got those done. So, floor's looking really good. After the rust treatment, all of this black stuff you see, that's where the rust treatment settled in on the rust. And it's doing really well. And here's Charlotte. She's cold, but she's here. Not happy about it, but she's going to help us. Good night. Hold on. Oh.
I want to video that one. Let's go. I want to go home.
Stop turning Daddy's wheel. Make hay.
I want to go home.
No, we gotta wait for the moo cows. The moo cows, so hurry up.
Hurry up, Milk House. I'm going to take a video.
Hold on.
What's Papa doing?
closing the gate.
Why?
I don't think because the cows aren't listening.
This home. We have one.
Need a little bit more?
Like all of it.
Put more on that hole. Put more right there.
Here?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Alright, sit back. Do the one right there. Show Daddy how you do it. Push it.
Oh, I need a room right here.
It's okay. Hold on.
No, put it on the next one.
Covering this one.
Alright, it's fine.
She didn't center it.
It's not like we don't have enough. It's not like we don't have enough.
Yeah. What are you talking about? We got this whole roll. Oh, hold on. Add a little piece.
No.
You filling the holes?
Mommy,
You're doing a good job. Okay, that's good. Do the next one.
I like doing all these.
Do the next one, baby.
Do these two together. Keep going down your line.
Amelia, look at mommy. Look at me. Good job. Alright, so holes are sealed. We use some mesh tape and some sealant. Doesn't matter what color, just pick the cheapest color, which was white. Waterproof. And now we have to wait an hour before it is paintable. So while we wait, we're going to be cleaning everything up, prepping for paint, and wiping down the walls and the windows to get ready to go on vacation. Say hi.
What is it?
Say hi, Ma. So, we survived our first trip since we bought the bus. So, this is the first time we went down the mountain. So, we went down the mountain. We went and got something to eat. Parked at a mall parking lot. Got some cheddars and went into Zales. Now we are at Walmart. And next trip is to Lowe's. So, running errands on the big bus. Still yellow, but empty inside. Here's the first coat of our beautiful John Deere Green floor. We will be finishing up this today, doing the second coat tomorrow. We've already done all the sealant on all the holes. Brandon's almost done finishing this up. Amelia's helping. She's getting some of the floor. This is her second spot. We keep moving her. She's doing a good job. And then this one has been helping me do a little bit, but it's difficult trying to not get her feet wet and paint at the same time. So, almost done for today, which is good because we're all hungry. Right, Amelia? Don't ignore me. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed our little video on prepping for floors. This included stripping the floors, stripping the mat, filling in the holes from the seats, treating everything for rust, and painting a protective coat over the flooring. Now our next video I'll try to get out there on the floors is going to be putting in the subfloor and installing the insulation in the subfloor. So stay tuned for that. We have plenty of videos coming. I know it's been a very long time since we posted a video. I do apologize about that. Life gets hectic, I will say that. We are a family of 5, not including our 3 fur kids, so life is very busy. But we're going to try to get videos out there at least twice a month, if not more if we can. So stay tuned. If you have any specific questions on our build of our bus, what we did, why we didn't do something, anything like that, please comment, let us know, like, subscribe. Check us out. It's Skoolie Tribe 0148. If If you're wondering why those numbers, that is the original number of our bus when we got it, and we wanted to stay true to the bus. So stay tuned, and till next time, you guys stay safe.